Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here and welcome back. Today I'm bringing you some TDM gameplay on the map Precinct and we're going to talk about map awareness today. This lesson is going to be very important because it is the foundations of being a good player in not just Call of Duty but in any first person shooter. So always have an opening rush on each map you play. Now this is my opening rush to run straight down the middle like a maniac, but I do not recommend this type of opening rush unless you're very confident in your gun skills. So normally there are one or two targets in that middle area. I call it the power position because it is the power position and I want to keep the enemies away from there. So I'm pushing around this side now to flank them from behind, but I'm not seeing anyone. So this gives me an immediate clue that they have to be to the right. They must be to the right. And that's part of being map away. And look at that. Boom, get destroyed. I do get tagged up a bit, so I'm just regaining my health here. And I'm just pre-aiming this area because I know back there is a main spawning zone. Now I see my teammates push into the power position, so I know it's safe. So I push into it. And notice what I'm doing differently to them. I went straight to prone and I took it out by an angle. Look at that. How easy is that? And I immediately turned around because I knew by checking the minimap they were going to come from behind and just being away. And this is what you have to look at that again. I saw my teammate get taken out, immediately turn around and kill him. And I was prone behind cover. So how can they beat that? The enemies cannot destroy that type of player, you know what I mean? So, and you can see it in their nature to try and take away the power position from your team. The enemy team will always try to do that, just subconsciously. They will always try to capture that power position. And I see my teammates inside the power position, so I don't need to be there anymore. The power position is not a camping spot. It's just there for you to control. Or if you're not there, let your teammates be inside there, as long as somebody is controlling it. That's the main thing. And I flank around like this. I see the skull, and watch. I put myself behind cover, and I take them out. Easy like that, at an angle as well. You can immediately see how I went prone and pre-aimed the opening just to be careful. Now I'm pushing back by my teammates just to give me that extra bit of survivability because I'm close to my streak and I don't want to lose it. I also have combat focus ready to use. So now I'm going behind the head glitch, pre-aiming. Look at that. Pre-aiming them, checking. I see the skull back there. So what happens? He dies. Is there any point of me pushing inside there to get my streak lost? No, there isn't because I'm close to it. So decision making is very important and works in harmony with map awareness. Also, don't feel pressured to rush in like a madman. Just do not feel pressured. Play a game, let it be fun, but don't camp as well. Don't camp, don't rush. Adapt to what's going on. Sometimes you rush when it's necessary. Sometimes you slow down your game style when it's necessary. An adaptive playstyle is always better than a set playstyle. All my loyal subscribers who've been with me since the beginning of Black Ops 3 know that I play against good players and bad players. I don't lobby shop. What you see on the videos are real lobbies, real games. And I can tell you what I teach actually works against all different types of players. It's not fancy gameplay, but it's effective and consistent gameplay and playstyle. You will become a better player by learning these techniques and strategies that I teach. I want you to notice the great battle there is in this particular game for that power position, and it's a very close score as well. Everyone in the lobby is pretty decent, so you want to keep control of the game, you want to keep control of the map. So watch now, I see the skulls back there. I put in my spider drone and I actually love using that spider drone because they use it on me so much, so I'm just going to use it back at them until they nerf it in the game. Now I'm pushing back into the power position with my teammate and I'm checking the area, but I notice they're always throwing grenades and stuns as well, and my teammate love using that bubble shield, which is not bad because normally people who use bubble shields are on the enemy team and they're quite annoying, but he's actually on my team, so I'm glad he's bringing some annoyance to my enemy team. And look at them like creeps. They're peeking me, they're watching through the corners of the walls to see if they can get in, but they can't. And going prone while you were behind the head glitch is just a method of tricking them while they push you. They're expecting you behind the head glitch, but when they turn around the corner they see you prone and you just get them straight away. The time to kill is quite quick in this game, the time to die actually. Let's see this part of the gameplay now. I see my teammates shooting to the right, so I just have a peek and I try to shoot them and I get one of them and I take the other guy out. Simple as that. Look at that, how easy. While I distracted shooting my teammates, I just peeked it and I pre-aimed the hotspots and I took them out. Simple as that. It's called a bait and switch in competitive terms and it's very effective. Playing against me would be very annoying and that's what you want. You want them to get annoyed. I don't feel happy. I don't feel like I win the game until I see them annoyed in the game and making silly mistakes. I even sleep better when they send me those hate messages. So watch this now, my back is completely exposed and to the right, but I know they are over to the left and I don't stay there too long because I know I can potentially get flanked by a decent enemy. And watch this, how easy was that? They're just running in the open behind no cover. I peek them and I destroy them. And look, he tries to come up from behind as I predicted and he gets taken out as well and I get my apex. I can't really hear enemy footsteps as well in this game. I am not wearing dead silence in this particular game as well. So you can see just how important map awareness and map control is and maintaining that power position. And they need to add in a stronger streak than the apex. I mean, I love the apex, but I really am hungry after using it. I want more. Give me a streak that will erase their fedoras from their heads. That will really get to them, right? The apex should definitely last around 1 minute 20 seconds. The 20 seconds I add on because you have to actually pilot the apex around the map and search out the enemies. This map is actually one of my favorite maps in the game because the spawns are more consistent. They spawn in set places, and when you add some consistency to the game and logic, it eliminates the randomness, the chaos, and that's the better way of doing things in a first person shooter. And the game comes to an end here, 37 KD. And look at their names, I God and I Phenomenal. They need to change their name to I Got Wrecked. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like if you did. Please share the video if you want to see me grow. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Take care.